Hi, I have a special guest today. It's a little tortoise. He's pretty cute. His name is Elios, god of forgiveness in Greek mythology. Hi. He's a little sick right now, so just letting him hang out with me. Alright, so he's gonna be here the whole time, just so you guys know. Aw, buddy. Okay. You sit right there, okay? Yeah. Alright. So today, I decided that we're going to talk about, well, you know, what today is in America, President's Day. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. It's a little disgusting, huh? Pretend that didn't happen. So anyways, I decided that today, since it's President's Day, maybe we'd go back in history just a little bit, okay? And in history, we had a lot of presidents. Does anybody remember all the presidents from history? It's okay, I forgot to. Yeah, there's a lot of them. There was a lot of them. So, let's go over them to remind everybody who the presidents are. That was a good idea, right? This should be good. I got note cards here. Well, pictures. They're not really pictures. I got things here that you guys can look at. Not exactly sure if you're gonna like it or not, but it's cool. If you don't have to watch, right? Works out. So, going back in history, well, the first president, right? George W. Not to be confused with the most recent George W's. No, he was number one. That's right. George W. He was number one. That's right. And then of course, we've got John Adams. He was an American patriot. At least that's what I read online. Also, do we have a president named Joe Jacobs? Because I feel like we should. Joe Jacobs. No, I don't think so. Joe Jacob Jingleheimer Smith? Oh, wait. No, that was John Jacob. Anyways, John Adams, second president. You know. And then, of course, we got the third president, Thomas Jefferson. He was the guy that did the Declaration, you know. Yeah. I'm sure you read about it in history. I'm sure you remember him. Pretty sure. It's okay. You can look it up online, in case you didn't remember. And then we got a bunch of dudes that came after them. Yeah. It's quite a list of dudes. Yeah, a lot of James. I'm not exactly sure why. And Johns. And lots of dudes. And then, of course, Abraham Lincoln, who made it very scary to go into a theater when you're trying to stand up for something. Look behind you. You know. And then more dudes. Lots of them. Looks like this guy was president twice. It's crazy. 2 different times. Whatever. Who knows them? And then we got Theodore Roosevelt. He was the president that began the 1900s. He was also a Scorpio. And he had a son named Kermit. Kermit the Sun. And his odd glasses. Very interesting. Not Kermit. Theodore. Well, you know. More dudes. There's a few more. And then a vacuum cleaner. Yeah, they had a vacuum cleaner for a president. Mr. Herbert Hoover. Pretty sure he was a vacuum cleaner. I could be wrong. Not a lot of vacuum cleaners for presidents, do we? Anyways, whatever. And then we got Franklin D. Roosevelt. I'm not sure they were related. Were they related? I don't know. But one was a Republican and one was a Democrat, so they could be related. Just different opinions. Yeah. Also, he was an Aquarius, in case you were wondering. I know a lot of people probably were. I thought you might. Informational, right? It's very informational. And we got more dudes. But in between, right here, we had John F. Kennedy, who, might you remember, is this backwards? Anyways, I don't care. Was assassinated. Yes, he was. And then, right here, we got Dick. Well, his name was Richard Nixon. Y'all remember him, right? He had to step down from his presidency because of some controversy. Dick. Yeah. And then right here, well, I guess I could just throw this guy away. Who needs to know those guys anyways? We got Ronald Reagan, who was an American actor. That's right. Also, before he was American president, he was also a senator here in California. And then George Sr., not to be confused with the first. It's very much so true. Bill, otherwise known as Hillary's husband, because, well, we all know what he's remembered for, other than that. And then we got George Jr., the official Bushism. He was the official Bushism. Bushism. Well, I just had one there. George Jr. That was an interesting 8 years. No? Yeah. Oh, and then we had our last president. Mr. We miss you. Please come back. Obama. That wasn't a cry for help or anything. Oh, and then of course, we got the orange guy. That one orange guy. I mean, no, we were trying to get different colored people into the... I'm not sure Oompa Loompas were what we wanted. Or the orange Joker. Or any of those. Oh, it's okay. You know, I guess we gotta try new things, right? Well, that's my history lesson on presidents. It wasn't very informational because, honestly, I didn't pay attention to that part of history when I was in school very much. No. Yeah, I didn't really care about that part very much. I mean, I knew George and Washington and Abraham and, well, other ones. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I knew other ones. There was a president at the time. Just kidding. I'm pretty sure I knew other ones. No, I did. But really, when you go over all of the presidents, they do tend to skip over a lot of them, don't they? Yeah. Well, there was this one and this one and this one. Oh, and then we got this one. And we're just going to talk about him for a minute. Anyways. Happy President's Day. Yeah. Anyways, stay beautiful, everybody. Peace.